Hello, my name is Dr. Robert Keller, and I'm going to be your professor this summer for Bio 320 General Pathology. And this is going to be the format that we're going to be mostly interacting throughout the semester. And so I wanted to do an introductory lecture or conversation monologue to give you an idea and a sense of a little bit about me, my philosophy on the class, walk through some of the key points on the syllabus and how to be successful, and just introduce myself. So hello, it's nice to meet you informally over a video, and I'll be able to interact with you this summer via Skype. We can set up appointments, and you'll find my Skype contact or Skype information on the syllabus. I'd encourage you to do this. We can schedule these as your semester time will allot. You probably have a summer job, or you're going to be volunteering, possibly taking some other courses. Of course, this is the most important one, and I know that, and I just want to make sure that you understand that. But we can do a 10-minute Skype, 15-minute Skype meeting throughout the summer, and many of you are going to be not in Flagstaff, so that'll be a nice platform. If you're watching this video, that means you've successfully logged into BBLearn, and you're able to look at all of the different material that I have for the class. Really, the most important tab that you're going to want to go to is the course content. And that course content tab is going to be organizing the entire semester in folders. And these folders are actually set up according to the outline in the syllabus. So when you get into BBLearn, and you go into this course from your summer session selection of classes, and you go into course content. I'm clicking on it right now as we're talking. You're going to see getting started is the syllabus, and you go into that folder, you can download the syllabus. We'll follow the syllabus fairly true to the way it is. This is a copy of kind of what it looks like. And I don't anticipate that we're going to have to deviate much from it because it's an online class. But you're going to see information on the syllabus like my phone number at my office, which is probably not likely you're going to catch me there. I'll probably be on campus maybe one day a week. You'll see my email address, which is a great way to reach me, and you'll see my Skype ID. So if you send me an email and say, hey, on Tuesday at 10 a.m., would you be available for a Skype meeting? I need to talk through some questions that I have. You're going to see the evaluation, the way that the class is set up. There's 3 total exams throughout the semester. The final exam is cumulative, but so is exam number 2. So all the exams are cumulative. Exam 1, it's only over the material that we've covered. They're each worth 100 points. They're open book, open notes, and they're going to be some multiple choice, but the biggest emphasis is going to be on free response or essay style. You'll work on those, download them on BBLearn, and then you'll upload them by the deadline on BBLearn as well. Then every week you're going to have a pre-quiz that's due Wednesday by 11:59 p.m. And then every week you'll have a post-quiz that's due Friday by 11:59 p.m. Now, the way that this is set up is you can work ahead. You can't work backwards. If you miss something, you've missed something. But if you're going to be gone for a week this summer, and you know that, or if you just would like to get ahead of schedule, you can do that to a certain extent. The exams will only open the Monday prior to when they're due. And so you can look at those exam schedules as well, and you can find out when those exams are, but you'll have essentially almost a week to complete the exam and turn it in. So from a course flow standpoint, my suggestion is that you do it in something like this format. You read the assigned material. You're going to need access to the textbook. You can either use the 8th or the 9th edition of the Kumar text, which is on the syllabus. And if you go to the BBLearn website and you go to course content and you click on the resources folder, you will see 2 very important resources. The first one is the 8th and the 9th edition page numbers. So this class was designed around the 8th edition, which should be cheaper and easier to find used online. But if you bought the newer version, which is the 9th edition, you're going to need to look up, the syllabus talks about page numbers. That's for the 8th edition. So you just look up on this document in the resources folder, again, BB Learn, course content, resources. It's the first document that's listed, and it'll tell you which pages in the 8th edition correspond to the page numbers in the 9th edition. Secondly, you're going to see some other resources, but there is one that says Chapter 1. So that is the PDF of Chapter 1 for the 8th edition. So if you haven't gotten your textbook yet, you can still do the first chapter, and you won't be far behind while you're waiting for it to show up on Amazon or whatever textbook resource you're using. So I would suggest each week you read the assigned material, and then you take the pre-quiz, of course, by Wednesday. Now, you could take the pre-quiz on Tuesday or Monday, or you could take it right after you're done the reading. It's available to you. Then I would watch the YouTube lectures. And the YouTube lectures are found on my YouTube website, and that's also listed on the syllabus. And these specific lectures were from the fall 2015 semester. And it's a video of the actual classroom as I'm lecturing. So you're going to see the back of a student's head. You'll see a hand go up. You'll hear the questions. If you can't quite hear them, a lot of times I'll repeat the question so that it's audible on the video. There's also going to be certain material that's not necessarily relevant for the summer. Like I might talk about Thanksgiving break. Well, there's no Thanksgiving break in the summer session. So some of those things that are relevant to the fall semester might not make sense as you're listening to the lecture. Just understand this was a recorded live lecture. So if I make a mistake or a student asks a question or somebody sneezes, you're going to hear all that. It's not staged, it's not pre-recorded, it's not set up in a sterile environment. And so it's almost as if you feel like you're in the classroom. You also have in your BB Learn folders of each week a PDF of the lecture slides, because sometimes the quality of the screenshot in the video makes it difficult to read some of the material. And so if you have the ability to split your screen, or if you have two screens, you could put the video, maybe minimize it to a smaller screen, and then try to make as large as possible the PDF of the lecture, and you can follow along. The video lectures you can pause, you can rewind, you can watch them at your own pace. But again, I would encourage you to do them each week before you take the post quiz, which is due by Friday at 11:59 p.m. The quizzes are timed. They're 30 minutes each, the pre and the post. You can work ahead if you'd like. It'll automatically submit when the time expires. And the question bank will be randomly assigned. So you may not see the same questions as maybe your neighbor, for example, if you're taking it at the same time. You're supposed to be working on them alone, independently. Open book, open notes. I know I can't police virtually. I can't police if you're working by yourself, but it will show up on the exam if you're not doing this material all by yourself or you're not learning it on your own. The exams are 3 throughout the semester. So the first one is due June 19th. And again, it'll open the Monday prior, which should be the 13th of June. The second exam is due June 17th, which will, these are all Sunday evenings, which would open July 11th. And then the final you have a little bit more time for. It's due August 7th, and it will open on July 25th. So you'll have a little bit more time for the final. The only other things that I really wanted to say is feel free to email me if you have questions. Schedule a Skype office hour, and good luck for the semester, and I look forward to hearing from you. Okay? Take care.